When my youngest son, Jonathan, was diagnosed with dyslexia in the 3rd grade, I spent a great deal of time being angry at God. I couldn't understand why God would allow such a big burden to be placed on such a young boy. Jonathan went to a special school for 3 years, and then he eventually came to Mount Pisgah, and our lives and his life became wonderful, and we saw that he could adapt to having dyslexia, and that if we had just been a little bit more patient with God, he would have shown us why Jonathan has this problem and how we could handle it as a family. So today it has made me realize that I need to trust in God more and stop trying to figure out things on my own.
Anna Claire. So 6th grade, spring break, I woke up one morning and I was kind of like, hey, I want to go to Pisgah. And my mom had always mentioned it like as an option, but she never really meant it seriously. So I kind of think that was like God's way of saying like you need to get out of this public school and go to Mount Pisgah, because it was a lot better fit for me and I met a lot of new people that I wouldn't have met. And I think because I really didn't know why I wanted to go, I really just woke up and was like, I'm going to go to Pisgah. And then when I started telling my friends at my old school that I wanted to go, everybody was like, no, don't go, you're going to hate it, everybody hates private school, like you're just going to end up leaving. And so I kind of started doubting my faith, like I really didn't realize that it was kind of God's message to me until I got here. So for him, I was kind of second guessing my decision, but then I was like, I'll just stick it out and try it, because if I don't like it, I can always go back to public school. But I'm really glad I stayed, because it was God's way of saying that I needed to come.
Okay. My oldest daughter decided that she was going to go far away to college. She was going to go to the other side of the country, which was really petrifying as a mother, to think that I was going to send my daughter far away and not get to see her for months at a time. And as she left for her freshman year, my father was dying of cancer, and she did not know if she would ever see that she would leave and not be able to be there when my father died, or be there for the funeral. So it was a great test of my faith to be able to send my daughter far away to a place that she had never been, to a school that was really big, and have her learn how to grow up in the midst of a really hard family time. And we let her go. I just had to believe that it was going to be okay, that she was going to be able to stay close to God and make good choices and be able to get through this tough period of her grandfather dying. And her grandfather was her greatest hero. And so we just had to believe and had the faith that she would be okay, and that she'd be able to go to college and be a rock star. And she went to college and she was a rock star, and she was able to get through her grandfather dying, and her faith didn't waver, and our faith didn't waver, and we're all still happy.